Hey, good morning, everyone. This is Komi. I am here to talk to you and really promote the next couple weeks of conversations on this with this project on Men Mental. But before I talk about what we're going to be discussing this weekend, I just want to take the time and really speak um, to the things that have been happening in this country for the past couple weeks. Um, First, it is without any shred of doubt that to be black in America is is like being a second class citizen. That's one. Um, it is James Baldwin that said that to be a Negro in this country, and I'm going to use that term, to be a Negro in this country and be relatively conscious is to be almost in a constant state of madness. Let that sink in a little bit. That is how I felt the past couple weeks from watching the the almost 9 minute long video of George Floyd's death, to protesting in Washington D.C., to having conversations with many of my friends, to seeing many of my friends go through various states of mental distress. It has taken a toll. And the whole goal of this page is to be frank, is to be open, is to be um, just at one with what you are dealing with. And I would be doing this page and this project and this mission an injustice if I wasn't frank with all of you. I haven't been doing well with this. I have felt as if the protesting is doing something, but it does not matter what I have to say. It does not matter to the people in charge of this country. So this is where my plea to you all is. This is where we don't give up. This is where we keep pushing forward. In the past, we've had movements, we've had protests, we've had civil voicings of our constant state of distress when it comes to black Americans. And it's gone nowhere. We are at a point in our country where we have to start taking charge. And it begins with the everyday person. It begins with doing whatever you have to do, the little bit that you have to do to contribute. Again, to be a Negro in this country and to be relatively conscious is to always be in a state of madness. I'm going to close, before I move on, I'm going to close with I and every other black American, every other African American, we go through racial injustice. We are witnesses, and we are, we receive microaggressions every day. I'm originally from West Africa, and I came to this country not knowing the historical context of the struggle of black Americans. And let me tell you from my personal experience, doesn't matter if you're friend, doesn't matter if you're from France, doesn't matter if you're from Sweden, doesn't matter if you're from Germany, doesn't matter if you're from Ghana, doesn't matter if you're from Kenya, doesn't matter if you're from Togo, Does not matter if you are from Haiti or Cuba or Brazil, or if you are from the United States of America. There is a thing in this country that does not allow any person with a darker skin tone to be treated equally. The system that has been set up for over 400 years treats all of us equally as second-class citizens. So with that being said, I'm going to do my part, and I'm going to keep doing my part. And when it comes to mental health, it goes without saying that a lot of the stressors that Black Americans have gone through previous generations till now, things that we're still going through, have huge impacts on our mental health. So for the next couple weeks, the discussion series that I'm going to be having, as I try to talk to the everyday person, and as I try to send a message to the everyday person, we are here to work on bringing awareness to men's mental health and helping men deal with their mental health a bit better. But for the next 2 or 3 weeks, we're going to be mainly focusing on Black mental health. And this weekend, I am super excited that we are going to be talking to Shantia Coley. I've had the chance to speak with her this week, and I feel like it's going to be an amazing conversation. Shantia is a lawyer. She has experiences and insights that will be immensely useful to our conversation. This first part being about mental health in men, mental health in Black men that have been incarcerated. So we're gonna touch a bit on that, because she has spent years as a public defender, and she has seen the criminal justice system firsthand. And then we'll dive into a little bit about, again, as always, advice for Black men, advice for young Black men, and advice for any Black person in America on how to deal with mental health. So I'm really excited. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Again, listen to the words that I have said. I am intentionally making this video to be something that really provokes thought in every person. And if you have been out there protesting these past few days, keep doing it. We need all the support that we can in America. You have now watched me talk for 8 minutes and 50 seconds. And imagine this is about how long Detective Chauvin's or Officer Chauvin's knee was on George Floyd's neck. I really appreciate you taking the time this morning. I look forward to seeing you all for our talk. Please join us this Sunday at 6 p.m. It's going to be for me, I feel like it's going to be a very eye-opening talk, and it's going to be a very eye-opening conversation. Again, it's going to be with Shantia Coley this Sunday, June the 7th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Please tune in and watch us have a really frank conversation. Thank you. Take care.